I'm reviewing these solar spotlights. These are going to be outdoor, of course, because they are solar, and then they're going to be cool white. There's going to be two of them in there, and these are made by the brand Eiuio. I believe it's how it's pronounced. Not 100% sure on that. I'm going to open this up and show you exactly what you're going to get inside here. So you are going to get the two solar lights, and then you're also going to get the parts that go into the ground itself. You can also do screws. If you want to mount them, you can do that. Or, of course, you can just go ahead and put these into the ground, depending on how you're going to want to use these. Now, what it's going to have is it's going to have the solar here on top. You're just going to swing that part down, and then you're going to connect this part in. And then this is actually going to go into the stake if you're choosing to put it into the ground. If you don't want to put it into the ground, that's fine. Then you can, like I said, screw it using this. So like if you're going to mount it, one issue with mounting it like that I can foresee is that it's going to be really, really difficult to screw into anything with this on top here. So I wouldn't mind mounting this on like my rear deck. My problem is going to be how exactly to do this. So maybe this comes off. Let me see if that does. Yeah, okay. So it would be possible for you to mount it. Just what you're going to want to do then is you're going to want to unscrew this all the way. You're going to have a little screw here, so just be careful you don't lose that. And then you could screw this down, and then you could point these to wherever you're trying to get the light to, and then you could reconnect this after screwing it down. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing here with these. Is I'm actually probably going to mount them outside on my decking just to kind of see exactly what they look like, that sort of thing. Now, these are going to be dusk to dawn lights, so they're not going to come on until it's dark. I'm not sure where the sensor is going to be at, so let me see if it's on top. Yep. Okay, so you can see here the sensor is actually going to be on top. So when I remove my hand, then it's going to go off because it's sensing the light here in this room. So cover that up again, and again, going to go on and off. So that's really nice. And then it's going to have this little button on the back you can actually going to use to turn it on. I believe it's going to change the brightness as well. Yes. So you can see here it's getting a little bit brighter, off. So it's going to have 3 brightness settings and then be off entirely. So you can choose which of those that you prefer. And obviously it's going to last longer if you have the dimmer option on there, or if you go with the brighter one. It's also going to have like a cover thing right here on top as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount these outside. So let me go ahead and take these outside, mount them up, and then I'll show you what they look like, and then also what they're going to look like in the nighttime. So I'm actually going to use these two on my back porch, one to illuminate my stairs, and then one to illuminate my back door. So I'm actually going to mount the one here pointing down at the stairs, and another pointing at the back door, just that way I don't have to leave the outside light on all the time. Just have these solar ones instead. So I went ahead and disconnected this, as you can see here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it right to here. Now that I have that mounted here to my railing, then what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to slide this back inside, and then I'm going to just put this and connect it back in here as well. And we are good to go. So I did get that tightened up. I could adjust this if I choose to. If I wanted to illuminate something up, it does go a good way. It's up, but I'm actually going to go down. So it's not going to go down very far on this, which I'm okay with that. I just really need a little bit of illumination here on these 2 top steps. So that's why I have that mounted there. It's got the solar thing right here on top. Sun will come over the house here in a couple of hours, start hitting this and allowing it to power up, and then should light up these steps really nice come nighttime. But I'll show you that here in a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and mount the second one. Got both of them mounted, one there and then one over there. And I'll wait until it gets dark out here and then show you exactly what they're going to look like in regards to the amount of light put out. So it is dark out, and as you can see, I've got this one here pointed down the steps, and it's illuminating those with plenty of light, even though it's not pointed directly down at them. And then this one here, I've actually got pointed at my back door, again, providing plenty of light so you can easily see into it. So we do have a light here on this back door, but I do prefer having the solar ones already mounted, so you don't have to remember to turn it on and off or have to change the light to where it's like motion sensor or whatever. So really do love having these mounted and just directing them exactly what I need to. So these are going to have some different brightness options. This is the brightest option that it has, and then it's going to have other ones that you can choose as well. So that's going to be off. That's going to be the first setting, so you can see the brightness there, a little bit brighter, and then the third one, brightest of all. So overall, definitely really happy with these solar lights.